Hello everyone, UbeFest 2026 at the Cow Palace. I'm here as an attendee, supporting fellow small business vendors, and as a vlogger putting the Insta360 Luna Ultra to the test. A vibrant mix of color, culture, and creativity, all captured through a new lens. Come along with me as we explore what inspires my next flavors and future projects. Right, so I didn't realize that this event was going to be outside. I thought it was going to be held inside. I should have brought Bailey, but I did it. Meh. So the tickets were pre-purchased and they are $7.50 each. So yes, there is an entrance fee. So now we're just trying to look for food.
If time people know the truth, consequences of corrupted youth, some dealing obsession while they're living in decadence. It's a lifetime obsession justified by inheritance.
It's Native Elements rocking out right now, and they're a pretty popular, well-known band. It's time to eat. Let's see if this microphone can cancel out the band's volume. All right, so I ordered the adobo
Can't you see?
burger.
You must believe me. Oh, darling, darling.
The taste is good, but the burger is a little hard.
You must believe me.
Like, it's really overdone.
So like overcooked kids cooking.
There are kids cooking. It's like family members cooking.
Why won't you believe me? Oh, darling.
One
So we are going to head out now. There are actually a lot more people coming in. There's a lot more people here now actually than the morning when we first got in. The event is from 11 to 5, I believe. So yes, there's a lot more people here now. But we're gonna go ahead and head out somewhere else, to go somewhere else, not sure where. We'll figure that out in a little bit. All right, so we are now at Lake Merced where the Dragon Boat Festival is going on. We came late, so there is no more parking, and so we decided we're just gonna park across the lake and watch it from across the lake. So hopefully we'll be able to get some footage for you guys. Actually, there has been 2 rounds of races already, and all that time I have been trying to figure out how to use this camera. All right, so hopefully we get some kind of footage. I have to say that it takes a lot of getting used to use a gimbal camera like the Luna Ultra. I still don't have the sense of direction on how to point the camera, and the best gimbal setting is right now. I think I'm on the tilt lock, and I'm not sure if I should be using another gimbal setting because I am heavily relying on the up and down sort of directing the gimbal to point up or down or left or right, and I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. But I definitely lose the camera head. It's sort of just like wonky and it's all over the place. All right, it looks like they're setting up the race. Oh my god, I see a gopher right there. Whoa. So I don't know if you guys can see, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see the little gopher right there. See, this is a good example. I don't know where to point the lens. See? Oh, where do you go? Right there. Can you guys see him? Oh, right there. There he is. I'm at 6 times zoom right now. Oh, we lost him. Oh, there he is again. Oh, he's doing a whole peekaboo. So while we wait for the race to start, just a couple of observations. Definitely need to get used to how the gimbal works still. Plus I did run into a couple of errors as I was using the camera. Some of them I already knew from reviews on YouTube, but there was one particular one where it sort of surprised me and a little concerning, was that the camera wouldn't record because it was detecting that the pin on the back of the remote and the pins on the camera body itself where the remote attaches was dirty, and that it needed to be clean in order for the camera to start recording. But at the time, I hadn't detached the remote yet. Like, this is the first time I've detached the remote on this day. And so I'm like, I knew when I first got the camera, I detached the remote just to see how it detaches. And I did that at home, so I'm not sure how it got dirty. But I was probably using the camera a good hour maybe, and then it started doing that. I just basically took off the remote and put it and just popped it back in, and it resolved itself, but a little concerning. All right, it looks like they may be starting, so let's get back to it. So now I'm using the 12x zoom, and I'm hoping it is clear enough. I'm having to rely on the directional button, up, down, side, side. So you can see the race from here, and you could clearly hear them actually, but I don't know if the microphone is strong enough to pick it up. So again, this is the Dragon Boat Festival at Lake Merced, and I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. Oh, see, I lose them because I don't. It's not like, you know, my Sony ZV-1. Wherever I point it, that's it. So this festival is actually Saturday and Sunday, but I don't think I'll be able to come back here tomorrow. Today's a Saturday. So I've always wanted to watch it actually, and this is the first time that I have been able to, even though it's from afar. It's pretty cool. But even if you're watching on the other end where where the actual festival is taking place, I wouldn't know how close you can get anyway. There is a small pier, but yeah, I don't know if attendees can go to down to that little pier. Right, so that is it for us for the day. Just two more observations for the camera. I hope I don't run into that error again. When I do get home, I will have to wipe off those pins, and now I know to bring like a soft cloth, just in case that does happen again. The microphone, so I guess it turns off on its own, huh? Because a while ago I couldn't turn it on, or it disconnected from the camera before I even used the remote. I do love the microphone, although I do wear the microphone like sideways, because like this way, I wish that the e-ink would actually sort of conform to the orientation, you know, of, let's say, of the dead cat. Like if I turn it this way, it'll orient itself, the logo. And then another thing, and maybe it's in the settings, the monitor shuts off while you're even recording. It's like I think it's like in 5 seconds, 10 seconds, it'll turn off, even though it's, you know, while it's recording, and it's a little jarring. So I have to find out whether or not that is a setting I can change where it'll be turned on while recording. Yeah, so I do like it because it's so compact. That's really the first and foremost. I didn't think, you know, from my Sony ZV-1 to this camera, it can get more compact, but damn, this is so much better on the arms, and the image quality is great. I do love it. I just need to get used to it more. So I'm going to be testing it further as I go along. All right, we are going to head back home. So that statue, which is actually in the parking lot, is Juan Bautista de Anzac. So it looks like that statue, which is in the parking lot that we're at, is Juan Bautista de Anzac. We could be related. And on that note, I am going to go ahead and end this vlog. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button below to get notified of new videos. So from my mind's eye to yours, definitely more to come. Thanks for watching.